here with Adam Smith. Adam.
Hi, Goog.
What did you make of it all? Floyd Mayweather's 10th round stoppage.
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, after all the sort of wild predictions beforehand of what might happen, and we were all fascinated to see what would, it was pretty much like I thought it would go. I think Conor McGregor had a little bit of success in the first 2 or 3 rounds. Mayweather took his time, and he got the job done as impressively as I thought he would. I mean, he basically, after the first couple of rounds, he had a slight puzzle to solve. He was unorthodox, he was awkward, Conor. But ultimately, Floyd is a master of the squared circle, and he went to work. And I think McGregor, as he got more tired, was just open more and more, and started to unravel like the novice that he obviously was. Credit to him for sticking around for so long. I was surprised maybe he didn't give it a bit more of a go in the first couple of rounds, like a bit wilder, but he obviously wanted to contain himself, and he did all right in the first 2 or 3 rounds. So I think it was Mayweather having a little look, but he went into the 10th round with the best fighter in the last 20-25 years, and I think you've got to give him credit for doing that, for taking up the challenge and going through with it. But it actually, after all the sort of what ifs, it unfolded pretty much like I thought it would.
Do you think we'll see Conor McGregor back in the ring, as in the boxing ring again?
I mean, Dan Hardy was calling for a fight with Paulie Malignaggi after what they did. I think what Conor's done tonight is showed that, you know, challenges and different sporting events are always possible. You know, there's always something out there new and novel, and it's had huge attraction, this fight, and it's had a massive build-up. And you know, and we all wondered if, you know, what if Conor would land a big left hand, and you know, could it happen? And ultimately, it turned out the way that the majority of the boxing world would have thought. You know, Mayweather late stoppage or points. I think he wanted the stoppage because of what happened in the Pacquiao fight. I think he felt after 3 or 4 rounds he'd get that. It marched him down. He fought slightly unlike Mayweather does, but he was, you know, at 40 years old, you'd take your hats off to him. I think that will Conor be back in the ring? I don't know. Would he beat, you know, Bradley Skeet? Would he beat a British champion? Would he beat, you know, I don't know. There's obviously a fight you could sell with Paulie, but I'd like to see him back in the octagon, because I think what we've learned is that, you know, let's have some respect for the different codes, and I think Conor would have, you know, ultimately respected what Floyd Mayweather's gone through and in his career by getting in there and doing it. And I think now we had Dan Hardy working with us this week. I'd like to go and see some UFC, and I think we've already got fans in as well from the UFC world who've come into the boxing world through this, so I think it's been good.
Any indication on the pay-per-view numbers back on? No,
I'm sure it'll be a very successful one, but no indications. I'm sure, you know, there'll be a lot of take-up tonight, but no, I don't know, but I'm sure it'll be very good.
Adam, thank you very much for the IFL TV.
Cheers, Coogan. Take care, mate. Bye.